Welcome back to episode 4 of the Sheffield United career mode. 2 episodes in 2 weeks. What would you know? We start off with Ryan Brewster getting a transfer offer of almost £3 million from Red Bull Salzburg. Quite a good offer really, but I want to kind of keep him. He's 21 years old. Quite decent potential. And as you can see, after our disastrous start to the season, we're actually flirting with the relegation zone, which is definitely not where we want to be. But as you can tell from this already, we're jumping straight into it. After a really poor last episode, we lost against West Brom in the 7-goal thriller. And then we lost against Huddersfield Town as well. So, yeah, we really need to turn our form around and fast. We've got Luton Town to start off in this episode. And like I say, getting a win is vital. Luton have some decent players, but I am going into this expecting us to be able to turn this around. We've got our sort of standard 11, Brereton, Diaz, Sharp, McGoldrick, all in the team. As I record this, actually, Sheffield United have just lost in the playoffs against Nottingham Forest, and that man Billy Sharp as well got really bad injury from one of the fans, which is obviously horrible to see. But yeah, getting straight into it then, and Luton are sort of coming straight at us and almost go 1-0 up, and I've had a few of those where we've conceded early on and almost conceding again early on, setting us off to a poor start. Fodringham with a good save, and although he conceded 3 goals against West Brom and then again against Huddersfield, I think he's actually been very good this season for us. As you can probably tell from the commentary, I am just doing this as a sort of one go, so do bear with me. But coming straight onto the attack then, 34 minutes in, Osborne down that left-hand side, crosses it in, comes out to Billy Sharp. What can he do with it? Great turn, and what an effort, straight into the top corner. And that is why I want Billy Sharp in the team. I mean, he's don't get me wrong, but quite getting on now, but club captain, Sheffield United legend, just got a bit of a soft spot for him being a Southampton fan. I loved him at Saints. He's just such a good finisher, and that just proves it. What an effort from outside the box as well. Straight into that left-hand top corner. I mean, goalie probably could have done a little bit better, but we'll ignore that. Just focus on that finish. What an effort from our number 10 and our club captain. And I'm going to try and keep him in our first 11 as long as possible. Fast forward into the 41st minute of the game. Luton come back at us. Really good pass into Adebayo, and it's a great save from Fodringham. And like I said, he's keeping us sort of in contention in this game. I mean, we could really be 2-1 down if it wasn't for his heroics. We get a good clearance on the ball, and Hurahan gets that away, and as quick as you know it, it's half time. I mean, it wasn't too much that happened in this game, as in the first half. We obviously went in at the break 1-0 up, which is what we want to see, but going straight in the second half, Brereton Diaz has to score that. He just has to. Cuts in on his right foot, so much space, and puts it straight over the bar. And you can see here now, 71st minute, not much has been happening in this second half. Defending a corner from Luton quite well after making some subs. Putting Brereton Diaz through. Can he redeem himself? Yes, he can. What a finish. And this is why I've signed Brereton Diaz. His pace to get in behind. He's also a great finisher. I feel like him and Billy Sharp have a really good partnership. Billy Sharp has that sort of experience, that the passing and the finishing. And Brereton Diaz has that pace that Billy Sharp doesn't have, and what he lacks in Brereton Diaz makes up for massively. We come back then, Luton, really poor defending, and we set ourselves up for a really nervy final 7 minutes of the game. And can you believe it? To be honest, I didn't actually know Cameron Jerome was still playing football until I saw him score against me when I was playing this live. Really poor defending. It was a tidy little finish from Jerome. he's been around for what seems like donkey's years. He's been here, there and everywhere. But yeah, 90th minute then, and we hold on to the win. Again, not too much happened, and Luton didn't really put up much of a barrage of an attack that final 7 minutes, and we go in full time, 2-1, great win, turn their form around, second win of the season, a massive and much needed win from us there. I mean, after our sort of form, like I say, needed that majorly. We get to deadline day then. That's obviously come around quickly. We're going through the top signings. You see Pulisic there. He's gone to Dortmund. We get an offer for George Baldock. And at first I wasn't sure about this at all. 28 years old, Baldock, and he's 72 rated, so he's quite good standard of, especially for the Championship. He's 2.3 million. You see, we've got some money in the bank there. And I consider potentially doing a swap deal, seeing what sort of players they've got to offer. I just don't really see anyone that really would suit us. So you see, I'm just trying to have a look, see what sort of cash we can get. And they go ahead, Salzburg, 2.8 million they've agreed. And you see I have on a shortlist Justin Che, and if I get 3 million for Baldock or close to, I'm happy to go for Justin Che. He's just a lot younger. We've got a right back in the squad at the moment in Bogle, but we're only looking for a backup option, and Justin Che sort of provides that. Whereas Baldock was sort of a bit too good to leave on the bench, and when you're in the Championship, you want to get some money. If you're not using it, you want to be as efficient as possible. And you can see I've put in an offer just under £2 million for Justin Che. They come back with 2.4, and I can't remember what we agree, but we do agree a fee here. 2.2. We do 2.2. So we sold George Baldock 2.8 million, Che 2.2 million, and he's on next to nothing in wages, 400 quid a week. 17 years old, 66 rated. I mean, we can definitely have, that's sort of a long-term option, and we obviously want to get as many long-term options in this squad. There's good squad depth as well. Get another offer then for Brewster. I'm just rejecting that. Same reasons as earlier. I don't want to get rid of Brewster. He's sort of in my plans. He's quite a good backup option for what we've got, and we need to keep strikers when we're playing two up front, and we're playing one of our strikers in attacking midfield in McGoldrick. So we want to keep as many options as we can on the bench. You can see I'm just having a little look through all of the other Championship transfers, which I tend to do in career mode, and just have a look at what sort of players have been coming into the Championship, seeing what we can look out for. But coming up now against Peterborough, so hopefully we can continue our run of form. Well, our one win. Hopefully we can continue that. Same lineup, but we're starting Che this time. I want to just try him out, see what sort of player he's like. On paper he looks quite good, but I want to see what he's like sort of on the pitch. And he seems like a good player, one player that I tend to sort of like. Got some decent overall stats and all-round stats, and he's quite quick as well, so that's all you really need in a right back on this game. Early on then, Peterborough sort of coming right at us and following him again, and this is what I mean. Every single game we tend to, almost 5 minutes in, almost 1-0 down every single time, and following him again, keeping us in the game. And it's, I don't know what happens. It's just the start of the game. I have no idea. Not concentration. They just come at us all guns blazing. Corner we deal with, but they're still coming at us. And there we go, 1-0. 7 minutes in. I mean, we've been there's bombardment of attacks there. We just haven't dealt with it at all. and Peterborough lead 1-0, and it looks like we're at this rate heading towards another defeat. And I know it's only 7 minutes in, but we can't keep playing like that. It is low. You could argue Foderingham could have done a bit better, but it's low and hard and quite close range, so it would be harsh to blame Foderingham there. It's just a decent finish from Clark Harris, you have to admit. But we come straight back at them then. You see here we have a flurry of shots. McGoldrick this time, good save from the goalkeeper. Norwood into Brereton Diaz, McGoldrick again, and I think it's Bender, their goalkeeper. He's just catching everything with ease. But you can see as our main man, captain Billy Sharp, to the rescue. I mean, he scored in the last game, scored this game. McGoldrick sets him up. Really good finish, and this is exactly why I want Billy Sharp in the team. If he's got the ball in that area, you just know a finesse shot into either corner is 100% a goal, and it's just so reassuring having that up front. You see here Brereton Diaz almost scoring, but it wouldn't have been a goal anyway. It was offside. Good line from Peterborough. And it's already half time. We've dominated that half, other than the first 7 minutes of the game where we could have quite easily been 2-0 down. Once we sort that out, that sort of early wobble, we'll be all right. McGoldrick then, I thought this was in. I'm not going to lie, when I was playing this live as well. Really good effort from outside the box from David McGoldrick, and he's got quite a good long shot on him. Goalkeeper's not really near it, but it's not as sort of in the corner as I first had thought. Quite central, really. Brereton Diaz with a really good effort. Again, Bender just catching them for fun. But yeah, 90th minute, it was over just like that. Not really a lot happened other than that. We've had just those efforts that were being saved. But yeah, a couple of good results there. 4 points from a possible 6. I'll take that after our previous run of form. Hopefully we can continue that on into episode 5. Be sure to subscribe and you will see episode 5 soon. Thank you for watching.